Hi, thanks for joining me. So, today I'm going to do a pickups video and a package video. Package from Orecon. And just thank you so much, Orecon, for sending me some stuff. He just said, he's scaling down his collection and has some extra things, and so he decided to send them my way. So, I really, really appreciate that. I am myself trying to get rid of things and pare some stuff down, but he knows the kind of stuff that I like, so I'm actually pretty excited to check this out. I just opened up the box and like unwrapped the games, but I haven't really looked at them yet, so this is going to be the first time for both you and I. I'll go over those games first, and then I have some pickups. It's actually all anime, just a couple things that'll come at the end of the video. So, oh dude. Alright, well, for starters we have Prismatic Colas. This is a mouthful to say, but this is actually a game that came out on the Dreamcast in Japan, and I've actually been wanting to get this one for quite a while. I don't think it's made it onto any of my Dreamcast pickups videos because I don't think I've gotten it yet. It's a little foggy because I have a hard time remembering what I've managed to get for my Dreamcast collection or not, so that's super cool. I mean, I'm going to want to have this for the Dreamcast, I think, at some point, but in the meantime, I can check this out on the PlayStation. That's spectacular. Romantic adventure game is what it looks like. I mean, I don't know. I think the selling point is this girl's butt on the cover, so for what that's worth. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Next up, it's like Pangea. Well, I guess Pangea. So there's that. It's like black and white on the cover. It almost looks like, a fake printout or something, but I think this is just a cheap version. This is the Super Lite 1500 series, so this was like 15 bucks basically when it came out, probably a re-release. Yeah, it looks like an RPG. It looks like a tactical RPG. That's really cool. I love tactical RPGs. So yeah, really excited to check that out. I don't know that I've ever really heard of it. It says by Success, and that's probably who published it. Anyway, this is probably their series, the Super Lite series. So very, very cool. Thank you, man. This is cool. These all look really awesome. Oh, no way. This is what is it? Kuon no Kizuna, I think. I guess I'll fix that if I have it wrong. But yeah, this is another one that was available on the Dreamcast, if I am not incorrect about that. So so that's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So I can check that out if I've got my Dreamcast or my PlayStation hooked up. So so very cool. Oh wow. Night Truth. Explanation of the Paranormal. Very cool. I love these kind of things, like mystery suspense adventure games. You've got all the voice cast, it looks like, on here. It's probably a good voice cast. I don't know who any of these people are necessarily. Kanai Mika. That's in Kana, so I can read it. But this looks cool. So this is by Sonnet. Sonnet Computer Entertainment. I've seen them before. I can't say I'm particularly familiar with it. But these all have great cases too, and like, I haven't checked these all, but spine cards, so very, very good. Whoops, as I crush it. The value just decreased like 50% right there. Oh wow. Super Moe. This looks fun. This is, let's see, Hayate the Combat Butler. For the DS, this is a DS game. Those were all PlayStation 1 games. What in the world? This looks so weird on the back. Oh my god. It's like lots of shots of the characters and stuff, but it looks like maybe an adventure game. I wonder if this is... I've actually never seen this anime, so I'm curious to check this out. I've kind of been meaning to see the anime anyway, but, things fall through the cracks. Let's see. So there's more stuff here. He sent me a big stack of things. Okay, so from Tonkin House, El No something, A Piece of Memories. So there's that. Okay, this looks excellent. So this is Axelian Age, Tokyo Wars by Broccoli and ESP. So Broccoli on there right away is something that I'm super excited about. And this looks like a tactical RPG. This looks awesome. It's got Digiko in it. So that is super cool. Thank you so much for that, man. That looks excellent. I'm looking forward to checking that out. And just seeing this, the back of this, I feel like I already know what this is. Oh, this is so great. This is Voice Paradise Axela. So this is actually, it seems like, and I'd have to look it up, but a port of the PCFX version of Voice Paradise. And yeah, it's a PlayStation version, so I don't know if this has anything extra to it or not. But this is awesome. I've been meaning to do a video of, you know, really chronicling, like, on the PCFX what sort of things are exclusive to the system, what sort of things were ported to other systems. Unfortunately, a lot of the PCFX library was ported to, like, PlayStation, Saturn, things like that, because the PCFX just wasn't very successful. And I mean, they wanted to make money on these games, but you know, I think it's pretty cool knowing what games you can get on other systems, if you want to kind of experience what the PCFX had to offer without getting one, or you know, vice versa, if you kind of want to know, like, what games on the PCFX are exclusive to the system as well. So maybe this will be part of one of those videos someday. That's really cool. Oh, excellent. Okay, and finally we have here Other Life, Azure Dreams. Now, I believe that this might be the Azure Dreams that came out here. I don't know for sure. There was an Azure Dreams that came out on the PlayStation. This is by Konami. Judging from the screenshots and stuff on this, it looks like the same thing, but also with something called Other Life, I don't know. I assume that this is the main game. But that's very cool. I actually don't have this in English, so it's really cool to have this in Japanese. I'll definitely check that out. So yeah, thank you so much, man. Those all look like awesome things for me to take a look at. You definitely know my tastes in games, and you know, one man's loss is another's gain, I guess. So yeah, you know, thanks again so much for sending that stuff to me. I really appreciate it. So next up, I've just got a couple pickups here that I got. First off, we have Rumble and a Half. This is of course the last in the series of these Blu-rays that have been released. This is pretty amazing, actually, because this is all of the OAVs and all of the movies. So definitely really familiar with a lot of these. I think a lot of these I saw more than, you know, some of the seasons of the TV series, just because they were more readily available, you know, self-contained stories that are kind of easier to get back in the day. So I have a lot of fond memories of watching these, and I'm just super excited that they released one last set of Ranma 1/2. So if you've been collecting these, or if you're just interested in Ranma 1/2, this might be you know, a way for you to get your foot in the door, or definitely something you'll want to get to finish off your Ranma collection. Next up is something that I actually have the companion of on Laserdisc, and I've been meaning to get this on Laserdisc because it's only been available as a Laserdisc release for many years. But of course, Discotek and Eastern Star have gone ahead and released this on DVD just recently, and that is Crusher Joe the movie. Now, very excited about Crusher Joe. The cool thing about this is that it's by the same author, if I remember correctly, that wrote the Dirty Pair stories, and it's by, like, their animation studio Sunrise. So I can kind of consider this as like a little bit of a companion to Dirty Pair. I've actually never seen it. I haven't even watched the Laserdisc that I have. So very interested in checking this out, and I'd really like to see, you know, how closely it relates to Dirty Pair. As far as I know, it kind of takes place in the same universe, but, you know, different characters, maybe even a little different kind of story. I don't know. And finally, we've got Marmalade Boy, the first set. This is like basically season 1, I think, episodes 1 through 38. Marmalade Boy is excellent. When I saw that this was coming out, I was super excited. This is another Discotek release, and I just love, you know, what they're doing, that they're bringing a lot of these old series back. This was one of the very early shoujo series that I saw, and that really gave me the impression that you know, shoujo series, like, don't necessarily have to be just for girls, and they can have really interesting stories. And you know, it's sort of along with some of the other things that sort of blew my mind about the animation that I was seeing back in the day. I think it's a little more common now, but you know, back then was not the kind of stories that you typically see animated. To see like a high school romance story animated like this was really unique to me at the time. This is a series that I think was serialized in Ribbon. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. And you know, the author's gone on to do like a lot of other cool stuff, but this is just, it's such a classic. It reminds me of Sailor Moon. If you strip out all of the magical girl stuff and you just keep the romance stuff, but you make it better, you know, just make the romance that much better. As a whole group of high school students and just sort of their relationships and you know, how they interact with each other, and it's very good. If you guys haven't seen this, especially if you have a soft spot for shoujo stuff that is also like very general audience friendly, like Sailor Moon or you know, Clamp's various shows and things like that, I think you'll really get a kick out of Marmalade Boy. A very, very, very good series. From back in the day, they're finally, for the first time ever, releasing on DVD here in North America. So anyway, that's my package and my pickups. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing that, and I hope you'll join me again for more anime and video game related videos. Take care.